after Spain's government pulled the plug on controversial golden visas, one EU country is reintroducing its scheme. Getting the right to live and work in another country can be a long and difficult process, but that's not always the case for those with money to spend. Golden visas offer the opportunity for wealthy people to essentially buy the right to residence or citizenship, sometimes without even having to live in the country. And their popularity in the European Union is growing as people look to move away from political decisions such as Brexit that may limit their rights. With the unsettled political and social environment in the US in recent years, applications for golden visas from Americas were also projected to increase. But golden visas are now gradually being phased out across Europe. Portugal amended its scheme in October, removing real estate investment as a basis for golden visa applications in the hope of reducing the property speculation. The Netherlands followed suit, ending its golden visa scheme in January 2024. Spain has also cracked down this year by abolishing golden visas for those who invest in real estate. So what exactly are these golden visa schemes, and why has the EU raised questions about their safety in recent years? What is golden visa? Residence by investment schemes, otherwise known as golden visas, offer people the chance to get a residence permit for a country by purchasing a house there or making a large investment or donation. Any applicants must be over the age of 18, have a clean criminal record, and have sufficient funds to make the required investment. There are also golden passports, known officially as citizenship by investment programs, that allow foreigners to gain citizenship using the same means. For countries in the EU, this is also means gaining access to many of the benefits of being a resident of the bloc, including free movement between countries. Why is the EU against golden visas and passports? In 2022, the European Commission called on EU countries to stop selling citizenship to investors. Though this is different to golden visas, which offer permanent residence rather than citizenship, the call came as part of a move to crack down on this combined multi-billion euro industry. In the wake of the Ukraine war, they were concerned that these schemes could be a security risk. So the EU see it as a security risk. That is why most countries in EU are abolishing it. Brussels also called for countries to double-check whether people sanctioned due to the war were holding a golden passport or visa that they had issued. In the past, the EU has also said the schemes of this kind are risk to security, transparency, and the values that underpin the European Union project. In October 2022, the European Commission urged Albania to refrain from developing an investor citizenship scheme, Golden Passport. Such a scheme would pose risks as regards security, money laundering, tax evasion, terrorist financing, corruption, and infiltration by organized crime, and will be incompatible with EU norms, it warned in a report. The country has since suspended its plans to introduce a golden visas. Threats also come from outside the bloc. Also in October 2022, the European Commission proposed a suspension of Vanuatu's visas waiver agreement due to golden passports risk. This is because the scheme enables nations of third countries to gain Vanuatu citizenship, which then earns them visa-free access to Schengen zone countries, which other countries have scrapped their golden visa schemes. So Ireland scrapped theirs in 2023, UK scrapped theirs on 2022, and Ireland has already suspended the scheme for Russian citizens in March 2022 as part of the sanctions imposed on the country for the invasion of the Ukraine. Which EU countries still offer golden visas? What are the requirements? There are only a few places that still offer golden passports in the EU. One of these countries is Malta. The minimum is minimum investment amount starts at 690,000 euros. Offers citizenship for between 12 to 36 months. So in Malta, if minimum you have to start from investing or buying a house starting from 690,000 euros, and you will be offered citizenship for 12 to 36 months, which is a year to 3 years. So, does Spain still offer a golden visa? Spain launched its residence by investment scheme in 2013. It allowed wealthy people from outside the EU to obtain residence permits on investing more than 500,000 in real estate or certain types of business. So, that is for Spain. Hungary Golden Visa Scheme. Bucking the trend, Hungary has announced plans to reintroduce its Golden Visa Scheme on 1st of July 2024 after having ended it back in 2017. So, Hungary had it before, they ended it in 2017, and now they want to restart it starting from 1st of July 2024. So, when it comes to Hungary, you will have to have minimum of 250,000 purchasing a residential property, minimum 500,000 or donating at least 1 million to a higher education institution in the country. The visa is extended to the spouse and dependent children of the applicant and grants visa-free travel in the EU. Italy's Golden Visa Scheme. Italy is another country that offers, it is another popular destination for those looking to get residence by investment. Introduced in 2017. So Italy runs it since 2017. It is Golden Visa grants non-EU nationals a residence permit for 2 years in exchange for an investment in Italy. The minimum investment here is 500,000, which must be done through an Italian limited country. Those holding these visas can also include their family in the application and benefit from a special tax regime. Greece offers golden visas with one of the quickest process for gaining residence. Qualifying foreigners can get a permit within 60 days of applying. It used to have one of the lowest thresholds for investment at just 250,000 spent on property in the country. In September, the authorities raised this to 500,000 to increase the affordability of real estate for locals. The new threshold applies from 1st of May 2023. So before, Greece had it at 250,000 and they increased it to 500 since 1st of May 2023. Golden visa holders are not required to stay in Greece to keep their visas. So you see, you can have the Greece visa and then not live in the Greece. They don't care. Golden visa holders aren't required to stay in the UK in the Greece to keep their visas. By the end of 2021, the country had seen 9,500 applications for these residence by investment schemes, one of the highest numbers in Europe. So Greece has the highest number in 2021, by the end of 2021, which was 9,500 applications for these residence by investment schemes. So if you're the type, you have your money, you are looking for where to get your residence by applying for golden visa, you have to watch this video or share this video to that person. You read it, so the country that suits you, you like the most, you can now go through the requirements and be able to apply for it.